Well, coming up on today's show, this is our spring home and garden show. And boy, do we have a great lineup for you today. Maybe you're looking for a new house, and believe it or not, you can get into it for less than you would pay for rent. Plus, we checked out if you need a home inspection. Maybe you're buying a new home. And then we stopped by Ag Pro in the New Albany area, and I'm checking out this Gator, some lawnmowers that don't need any gas, and believe it or not, some great new zero-turn products from John Deere. You don't want to miss 1 minute of today's show. Renee, what did you find?
Well, thanks, Mike. We found some great places that you can go to update your home, as well as a place you can go to help others do the same. I'm Renee Warner, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are Out and About Columbus. The Furniture Bank of Central Ohio has been helping families in need for over 20 years. Steve told us more about their programs and how you can help the community. Well, Steve, thank you so much for having us out to the Furniture Bank of Central Ohio, and you guys do such wonderful work here. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Renee. We really appreciate you coming out, too. What we try to do is we collect gently used furniture from about 7,000 donors here in Franklin County, and then we give that furniture to families who are living in empty homes, empty apartments, and so on. We collected last year almost 60,000 pieces of furniture from this community, which is just so awesome.
Oh.
So what our tagline is, we turn empty houses into homes.
Oh, definitely. Tell us how a family can get furniture if they're in need of furniture.
Yeah, so we have these wonderful partnerships with about 75 nonprofit and faith-based organizations, and so we ask that families contact their local church or a nonprofit that they're familiar with and ask them to make a referral to us.
How can others get involved?
Well, there's a multitude of ways you can get involved. The easiest one, obviously, is just donating some furniture to us. And our pickups are free, so we'll come out to the community and pick up furniture. They also can help us with time. We have a wood shop here where we build some of our own furniture because we never have enough for families. And then, of course, there's always financial donations.
That's wonderful. Well, how do we find out more information so we can help?
Yeah, we'll just give the Furniture Bank a call, or you can check us out on the web at furniturebankcoh.org.
Perfect. Steve, thanks again for having us out. I love this place. It's such great work you guys do. And again, thank you.
Well, thank you, Renee, and thank you also for your donation.
Whether you're looking for a starter home or a retirement home, this Glen Ridge Homes are located only about 25 minutes from the Easton area. And with some of the great amenities that you can get here, you certainly want to check this place out. We had an opportunity to talk to Paul and Bob and learn more. Well, Bob, Paul, good to have you guys in Glen Ridge Homes on the show.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Let's talk a little bit about these homes. This is some very affordable housing, isn't it, Paul?
That's correct. I think this is one of the developments that you're going to find the most affordable homes in Central Ohio, with all the nice amenities that are being offered in this home.
Let's talk a little bit about the amenities people are going to find in these.
Well, most of these homes, you have a choice of selecting your cabinets, granite countertops, bathroom vanity tops, all in granite, tiles in all the bathrooms, tile floors. So you get all those selections and colors in your home.
And we should mention this is a condominium complex, even though it's single-family homes, right?
That's correct. These are condominium a site. They're freestanding units. We have about 270 units left in here to build.
Yeah. Well, Bob, let's turn to you and talk about renting versus buying. You can actually save money in buying a home like this over rent, right?
Absolutely. For as little as $500 down, you can pick your own lot and begin building. And then with a little as $500 at drywall, you could be in a home.
That's amazing. And what does that payment roughly equate to? I know we can't give exact numbers, but just in a neighborhood.
It's roughly around $1,000 a month.
And that's going to beat a lot of rent out there.
It's absolutely. There's rent now for $1,400, $1,500 out there.
Yeah, that's amazing. Well, Paul, turning back to you, let's talk a little bit about that equity then. So if you have one of these homes, it's a stepping stone, isn't it?
It's a great stepping stone for the future. You're able to get into a home, build equity, and build something in the future for what you're paying instead of just renting and not acquiring any equity.
Well, Bob, turning to you, how can people get one of these great deals?
By giving me a call at 614-496-1961.
And what's that website?
thevillageofglenridge.com.
Sounds great, man. Thanks so much for being on the show,
Thank you.
Bob. Paul, I'll tell you, man, a great place. Thank you.
Okay, Mike.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more. Unique home furnishings that you won't find anyplace else. You'll find all of this at Howard Brooks Interiors at the Shops at Worthington Place. We talked more with Dave and Peggy about the Shops at Worthington Place, as well as what you'll find at Howard Brooks Interiors. Well, Dave and Peggy, welcome to Out and About Columbus.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you for having us out to the Shops at Worthington Place and Howard Brooks Interiors. And Dave, let me start with you. Tell us a little bit about the Shops at Worthington Place, because you guys have really undergone some changes. It's beautiful.
Yeah, the owners have placed millions of dollars into the refacing and redoing of the entire center. The greatest part about it is it's attracting and it secured a lot of unique boutique shops, eclectic restaurants, spas, health services, and it's just grown into something that's fresh, clean, modern, neat, and we just love it here.
Yeah, it's you guys have done a wonderful job. And Peggy, let me turn to you because you're the owner of Howard Brooks Interiors. You've been around for a long time, and you have the new home here. Tell us about Howard Brooks Interiors.
Well, Mr. Brooks started our business in 1936, a couple years ago. And I managed the store for Howard for 17 years before my husband and I bought it 13 years ago. So that means I've been here quite a while. So we concentrate on the upper end of the furniture industry. We are concentrating on American-made products. That's not to say that we have some things from England. We have a number of unique pieces. We've recently taken a new line of Italian bedding, which because there's no high-end bedding in Columbus. So now we have some beautiful sheets and bedding. Accessories, lamps, doesn't matter if you need one piece or a whole room, we're here. And hopefully you'll come see us.
You can tell it's definitely something you're not going to find everywhere.
Well, we have really concentrated on picking really fine quality pieces, and the manufacturers which we carry are the best. And so we're the best of the best.
That's wonderful. Well, how can we find out more about Howard Brooks Interiors?
We do have a website. Our phone number here for people who want to call is 614-888-5353.
Thank you. Thank you both so much for joining us today. And I encourage everyone to visit the Shops at Worthington Place, and you'll find Howard Brooks Interiors.
Well, we stopped by Ag Pro out in the New Albany area, and boy, I'll tell you, some great new products out this year. This mower I'm sitting on is a battery-powered mower. You never have to put any gas in this at all. Plus, they got some great zero-turn mowers out from John Deere right now. Rick told us all about what's new at Ag Pro. Well, Rick, good to have you back on the show.
Well, thanks. It's good to be back on the show.
You know, Ag Pro, you guys are one of the sponsors, I know, down at the Home and Garden Show, or we're one of the sponsors down there. So what did people find at the Home and Garden Show?
So this year at the Home and Garden Show, you're going to see a lot of the John Deere equipment. We've got some new products, some new zero turns. There'll be a compact tractor down there and some other product you can look at as well.
Yeah. You know, looking around the showroom here in New Albany, This is pretty amazing. First of all, I'm used to everything green and yellow that John Deere makes, and to see this not being green and yellow is amazing in itself. Tell us a little bit about this.
So this is a new limited edition four-wheel drive side-by-side or Gator utility vehicle. It's the all black, but this is unique. It's all black in a kind of on a limited edition basis, and very popular. We can't keep enough Gators in stock these days.
Yeah, I would imagine. Let's talk a little bit about the Zero Turn, the 700 series. That's a new series out from John Deere, right?
Yeah, they've come out with a new, what we call kind of a mid-range, large property owner, commercial piece of equipment, zero turns that are built to take a lot of abuse. If you've got anywhere from 1 to 5 acres, anywhere from an 8-mile-per-hour machine up to 10 miles per hour.
Wow. You know, the thing that amazed me most on the showroom floor was the mean green. I had never seen a battery-powered riding mower. So tell us a little bit about that. I understand it's an Ohio product.
Yeah, Mean Green is kind of on the leading edge of battery-powered zero turns. They're actually made out of Cincinnati, Ohio. Fantastic product. They use ion lithium batteries, same as what you see in a Tesla. You have different versions of it, but you can get anywhere from a 1 hour all the way up to a 5 hour, actually maybe even 7 hour battery time.
Well, Gary, give us some contact information where we can find AgPro.
So AgPro, if you Google it, you can pull up the website, or if you want to call us here at New Albany, 614-475-0707. We can take care of all your lawn and garden needs.
Yeah, this is a place, it's fun just to come in and check us out. Rick, thanks so much for being on the show.
You're welcome, absolutely.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus.
Well, Fortin Iron Works, when it was founded 73 years ago, was built on one principle, and that was quality products. And that's what you'll find here when it comes to gates and railings and even benches. We had an opportunity to talk to Bob Fortin and learn more about how this can fit into your home. Well, Bob, good to have you in Fortin Iron Works back on the show.
Glad to have you back.
Well, this is our spring home and garden show. And, you know, one of the things that I know about Fortin Iron Works is your main business is gates and fences and those kinds of things. Talk a little bit about that and the quality that you have here.
Sure. We've been around over 73 years. My parents, Joe and Josephine Fortin, started the business in 1946. My dad always stressed to us, you always want to have high quality products. Don't ever minimize on the quality that you offer, and we stick with that today.
Yeah, you know, I know you can buy railing at the hardware store or at Menards or some of these the big houses, but the reality is that a lot of that is just cheap metal, right?
It is. It is. When you think about it, in order to get those items into hardware stores, they have to be lightweight, fit in a box, and that sort of thing. Therefore, you know, we have a lot of customers who demand the quality, their houses deserve the quality, and they look for something substantial. Their loved ones are holding onto these railings as they go up and down icy or slippery steps, and you don't want to minimize the quality when your health is involved.
Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about the process. Mm-hmm. So if I want to do something, where do we start? How's that process work?
First thing I would do is check our website. Go to FortinIronWorks.com. Secondly, we have staff designers, staff estimators that are always here. So we're always willing to help. Bring in any photographs you might like, or we can help you over the internet and look at your home online and give you some great ideas, even without having to visit your home at first. But if you'd like to proceed further, we come out and give you a formal estimate at that time.
Yeah. Benches is another thing, memorial benches. You build those as well?
Absolutely, we do. We do them quite often to give honor to a loved one. We do similar benches for a lot of cities and municipalities and businesses as well. But the most popular item are the memorial benches, where we can personalize forever a tribute to a loved one.
What, 73 years, right?
73 years and counting. We're third generation going strong, probably just a few years away from a fourth generation being here as well.
Well, you must have done something right for all those years. Bob, give us some contact information.
Best thing to do is check our website, FortinIronWorks.com.
Fantastic. Bob, thanks so much for being on the show. Great information. Thank you.
Thanks for coming back.
Capital Lighting has been lighting Central Ohio homes for years, and recently they've updated their showroom. Rena told us more about some of the changes they've made to the showroom, as well as the latest designs you'll see when you visit them. Well, Rena, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thank you for having us out to Capitol Lighting.
Thank you for coming.
You know, I've noticed that things look different here. The showroom looks a lot different. Tell us what's going on.
So we have actually recently updated our showroom. We have added these vignettes. We've partnered with our top brands to create them, and they allow customers to see fixtures in a window-style environment. Along with that, our customers are able to see and feel how a fixture feels in a space. And then along with that, we can also show like fixtures in a family and then show how a collection can truly come together. Our customers love the vignettes. We have so much positive feedback, so we welcome people to come in and see the vignettes for themselves.
Well, let's talk about some of the new trends in lighting. What are the new things people are doing?
So right now, we are getting a lot of requests for industrial chic, but farmhouse and contemporary modern are still very, very popular. Some of our top designers, like Veraluz, they have very interesting designs, like they have reclaimed glass. Metropolitan has very beautiful, like extraordinary shape fixtures, so our customers are very drawn to that as well. Our strong suit is basically giving, figuring out what is the best style for your budget and what trends are best for you. And we have design lighting specialists that can do that for you.
Well, what other kinds of new things do you have going on here?
So we are expanding. Our services are now able to reach places like Dayton and Cincinnati. We've also recently started an e-commerce website called mylightdesigns.com. Our new purchasing website allows customers to have access to our commercial products along with other designers that may not be in the showroom. We also offer free design expertise to people who shop online with us. And we are also launching a new corporate website coming up in the next month or so stay connected with social media to get all our updates.
Well, I have to say, nothing better than actually coming in the showroom and seeing the beautiful things you have here. But how else can people find out more information about Capitol Lighting?
So people can find our information on social media, like on our Facebook page, our Twitter page. Instagram is always up. And basically on our website, capitollightinginc.com.
Fantastic. Again, thank you for having us out and showing us all your great new renovations and designs.
Thank you for coming.
Well, if you're looking to update your home, maybe make a few improvements, Renew It Home Improvements is the company to call. We talked with John about some of the updates they made on one of their customers' home. Well, John, it's great to see you again, and thanks for having us back out.
Yeah, thanks, Renee. Appreciate it.
Well, tell everybody what Renew It Home Improvements exactly do.
Well, we do a lot of remodeling interiors. This particular job here, we did a kitchen remodel, which we're standing in. We did a couple of bathrooms, all new flooring. We did interior doors, trim, so pretty much a complete interior remodel.
Now, do you do just interior, do exterior too? Because I know I've talked to you before with some exterior work.
Sure. Yeah, we do exterior as well. We do re-roofs, we do siding, we do replacement windows and doors, and we do some gutter work as well.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about this job. So tell us a little bit about what they wanted done here and what you guys went ahead and did.
Sure. Well, it started the upstairs bathroom. The supply line sprung a leak, and it was real bad. Actually, it came disconnected, so we had a lot of water damage that came down and affected the whole kitchen. So we ended up putting all new cabinets in, new quartz countertops, all new flooring. This is an LVT flooring here.
Yeah, and you really updated the doors and everything. It's really to today's specifications.
We did. These are a 5-panel door. We also did some barn doors, which is pretty popular right now.
Yeah, those are really nice. Well, I've got to tell you, this work is beautiful. This is a brand new looking kitchen, so up to date. Tell us how we can find out more information about Renew It Home Improvements.
Sure. Well, you can reach me, email is john@renewit.org. You can also reach us by phone at 740-974-3727. And then we have a website, which is carpentrylancaster.com.
Wonderful. Again, John, it was great to see you again. Thanks for showing us all your work here.
Thanks, Renee. Appreciate it.
Well, you've been watching the show anytime at all. You certainly know Year-Round Landscaping. They are your one-stop shop for year-round taking care of landscaping, snow plowing, and all that. And as we move into spring, there's a lot of chores that you don't want to do that you can hand off to Year-Round Landscaping. We talked to Ty Wood to learn more. Well, Ty, good to have you back on Out and About Columbus.
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah. You know, with spring just around the corner, Year-Round Landscaping, we talk throughout the year about all the services you provide. But now as we head towards spring, there's some things that we should be thinking about, right?
Exactly right. Right now is the time that you should be thinking about some of those big projects, whether it's a ongoing service or getting that paver patio out there, getting a new deck installed or some things like that.
Yeah. Let's talk about the lawn, because that's a lot of people's first concern is they want that lush green lawn as they go into the summer months. What do you do to take care of that?
Well, and that's interesting that you say that, because right now the first treatment is truly one of the most important treatments of any lawn program. If you miss this one or miss the timing on it, you're going to be battling that weed problem all year long. So definitely getting on top of that, getting it scheduled is one of the first things you should do.
Yeah, and of course the big item, and I know this, and we've been out to several of the decks that you've built, is getting that deck built out back so that you can enjoy that over the summer months, have cookouts, have friends over and all that, right?
For sure. It's a great experience to be able to take your family outside for the evening and have dinner under the stars.
Well, you know, the one thing about year-round landscaping is year-round is really what you do. So talk a little bit about handling things through the spring, the summer, the fall as you head on.
Well, and one thing we can do for you is complete service. Get that project designed, installed, and then we got the ongoing maintenance afterwards.
Give us some contact information, Ty.
Hey, you can reach us at www.landscaping365.com or give us a call directly, 614-260-8774.
That's right, man. For all your landscaping needs, plowing, snow, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks, Mike.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. ONAColumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to ONAColumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
Well, that coat of paint on your house is just as important to you as the person that applies it. And that means Color World Painting. They do a great job, and they're a full-service painting company. We talked to Tom, and he told us more. Well, Tom, good to have Color World back on the show.
Yeah, great. Thanks for having us.
You know, our viewers, if nothing else, a coat of paint can go a long way and certainly making that place look great. And you guys do such a great job. Overview for our audience, what Color World does and what makes you different.
Yeah, we feel like Color World's a little bit of a unique painting company just because we, from an exterior side of the painting business, we want to be more of a one-stop shop for our homeowners. So if a customer has peeling paint, we want to be able to identify not only why they need their house painted, but we want to figure out why it truly is. Is there rotting wood? Is there a leaky gutter?
Talk a little bit about that all the services that you offer, because I was amazed when I read it.
Yeah, so we can power wash a house, get out there, power wash a house, deck, fence, do it all. And then we also do interior painting, so we can do drywall repair, even some minor carpentry, put in new baseboards for somebody.
The good news is that you do have some home and garden spring specials. So
We do.
Let's talk a little bit about those.
Yeah, so we try to have spring specials every year. This year, any paint job over $1,000 on the exterior, we're offering 25% off through the end of March. Interior-wise, we have 10% off. Again, anything over $1,000, 10% off. And then we have a great pressure washing special right now, which is $189 whole house wash, anything under 2,500 square feet. So we have 3 great specials going on right now this spring, and we're excited to tell everybody about it and hopefully give us a call.
Well, give us some contact information, Tom, where people can contact you.
Yeah, the best way to go is to colorworldhousepainting.com. Just go to our online form, or you can obviously always call us at 614-588-1180.
Yeah, they won't regret making that call. Thanks so much, Tom, for being on the show.
Thank you.
Well, you know, a home may be the biggest investment you make, and to have it inspected by someone who has the experience and background is very important, and that's why we had an opportunity to talk to Ed Winkleman of Winkleman's Home Inspection. We'll learn more about that in this segment. Well, Ed, welcome down to Mount Columbus. Good to have you and Winkleman's Home Inspection on the show.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
You know, home inspections are so important for someone buying a home or needing the services. So what makes the business so unique for you?
Every house is different. We have a proven methodology that we've done for ourselves that works for us. What's most important is understanding the client and being able to work with the client. Every client is different, from new home buyers, nervous home buyers. So you have to be able to work and read those clients and be able to communicate effectively with each and every one.
Yeah, the thing about a home inspection, it gives a buyer peace of mind, right? And you literally go back with a report and say, hey, this is what I think are problems, correct?
That is correct. Our reports are pretty concise and clear, many pictures, many statements. It's not only the major things in the house. If we notice small things, obviously we're going to notate that as well. And we communicate verbally if we can to the client if they're present.
You know, a few years ago, everyone talked about radon. So why don't you tell our viewers what radon is and why it's important to have a radon inspection?
Okay, radon is a gas. It emanates from the earth. It comes up from all the soils and the rocks. Everybody has it. It just depends on what level you have, and that's really what the EPA recommends. Over a certain amount of 4.0 picocuries per liter or higher, they want you to mitigate it or fix it.
Well, I know House Bill 211 just it got approved, and it's about licensing home inspectors. How do you feel about that?
I'm actually for it. This is my 7th year going into business for myself as a professional home inspector, and I felt with my background in construction of about 20 years prior to that, I felt qualified, and then once I got into the business, I felt, hey, you know what, there's still more I need to learn. It's more than just walking into a house. I believe it provides the public with more protection.
No question. Well, give us some contact information, Ed, where we can contact you to get the home inspection taken care of.
Winkleman Home Inspections, WinklemanHomeInspections.com, and my phone number is 614-634-6072 in the Columbus and Central Ohio area.
Fantastic, Ed. Great information. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it.
There are many ways you can help the Furniture Bank of Central Ohio, not only through donations, but also shopping at some of their stores. We spoke with Steve again about more ways that they're getting involved with the community. Well, Steve, welcome back to Out and About Columbus, and thanks for having us back to talk about the Furniture Bank of Central Ohio. Tell us, I understand that you guys have a couple of social enterprises. Tell us how that works and what that's all about.
That's correct. We have 2 social enterprises, which are businesses where we are trying to make a surplus, and then that surplus comes back and helps support the mission. So we have a furniture thrift store up on Morse Road. It's called Furniture with a Heart. And we take a small percentage of our donated furniture and actually try to sell it. And then any surplus we make actually comes back and helps our mission. And then our other social enterprise is called Downsize with a Heart. And we actually help folks who are downsizing or moving. We can sort, we can pack, we can unpack. We can really help them with their downsize and move.
Well, how does this support the community?
Well, what we are trying to do is offer services and also make a little bit of revenue. So when we sell furniture at our thrift store up there, we're actually selling it to families who actually need furniture but maybe can't afford something at one of the more finer furniture stores in our community. I mean, we're a nonprofit, so the beauty is that any surplus we make comes to the mission and actually helps us serve more families.
Oh, it's wonderful work that you do. Tell us how we can get involved. How do we find out more information and how can we help?
Yeah, the best thing, if you would like to visit our furniture store up at Furniture with a Heart, that would be great, and do some shopping. Yeah. Or if you're thinking about moving or you know somebody who's moving, if you could think about Downsize with a Heart. You can check both out on the web. You can look at downsizewithaheart.org as well as furniturewithaheart.org and view our services and what we can do.
Wonderful. Again, thank you so much for sharing all this wonderful information with us, and keep doing great work.
It was our pleasure. Thank you, Renee, so much.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.